Hey y'all, it's your girl Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. Okay, hold on one second. I'm back with another video. And oh my god, we have a lot to talk about. I really don't know how the course of this video will go. I'm just gonna flow with it as I always do, because I find when I try to plan my videos out, they don't necessarily work out the way that I envision them or the way that I plan them. So I figured, let's just go about it and freestyle. All right, well, most importantly, I hope you all are having a really, really good day. For those who watch Super Bowl, or who's watching the Super Bowl and or are fans of football, I hope you all are having an amazing day with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. A hard sigh, for real. But my weekend was very fucking uneventful, and here's why. I got arrested again. Lordy. I told myself last year, as the new year was approaching, I was like, I'm not going back to jail. Like, I'm not doing that, blah, blah. And Friday night, lo and behold, I got my ass locked up again. And one thing that I would like to say and mention is I need to work on not only following my first mind, but acting in discernment and following that discernment, if that makes sense. Because I feel like every time I ignore my first mind or those first thoughts that I may have that come into my mind prior to me doing something that I know could potentially come with consequences, I find that I just kind of ignore it, and I'm just like, oh, well, don't be negative. Don't speak negativity or think negativity into existence, because your thoughts are very powerful. So whatever we think, we manifest our thoughts into our realities. And for some reason, I kind of had like a little mini premonition about going to jail, but I didn't know where I was going to go to jail or get caught at. And for those of you that may be new to my channel or just randomly clicked on this video, I guess you could say I'm a sex worker. A very unconventional one at that. A very transparent one, to say the least. I really pride myself on just being honest, real, raw, because this is just me documenting my journey, documenting my life. So what better way to do that than to just be honest, So I still engage in sex work. However, as of late, I haven't had to like go to the strip and like try to bust a date or find a date or something like that, because the business that I just launched, that's been kind of doing, it hasn't been doing well to the point where I could just handle everything. Like I could just quit everything. Like it's been lucrative, but it hasn't been to my, I don't know if discretion is the right term to use. It hasn't been to my liking or my want. So that's why I decided on Friday night, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go out and let's see what happens. I was feeling really good. I'm like, it's Super Bowl weekend. I'm about to make me some money. Yeah. And I kind of think I'm being gang stalked too, but we're gonna get into that later in the video. So yeah, so Friday night, a buddy of mine, he picked me up, and I had him take me to the Cosmopolitan here in Las Vegas. And I was there, I'll tell you guys, like I was there for like a hot hour. About at best like an hour and a half, but no longer than that. And I had met this dude initially. He was a black guy. I know a lot of girls in this field, or sex workers, they kind of avoid the black guys because black men in this industry are known to be pimps, a lot of them gorilla pimps and stuff like that, so a lot of these girls avoid them. But you know, he and I conversed a bit, and I found out that he was like a producer and things, and I'm actually trying to get my music off the ground as well. So in order to do that, I need some fire beats, you know. If I had the equipment and I had the means to make my own beats, I would do so. But I'm definitely not opposed to working with a already known producer, and that's who he was. So we chill, we have a glass of champagne, we're talking, everything's cool. But he had got a phone call, and I guess he got to meet his cousins at a different hotel, and he was like, do you want to come? And I was just like, no, you know, you got to play it off, because I don't like random people that I meet. I don't just, oh, I'm a sex worker, by the way, if you're interested. No, I don't do that. So I was just like, no, that's fine, I'm just gonna kick it here and probably, you know, walk around, whatever. So we get back downstairs and we pretty much disperse. He goes one way, I go another way. And you guys, as I'm walking, it was these two white men. And I should have known that they were the fucking police. Not only was I fucking drunk, excuse my language, freaking drunk, but yeah, I was just drunk. Like, I was feeling myself. I had went out like feeling myself. So yeah, that's mistake number one. If you're gonna do this, you gotta be on your P's and Q's at all times. You have to be alert, you have to be conscious, you have to be aware of your surroundings, aware of the people that's around you. And when these guys stopped me, I noticed that two police officers walked by, and then two security guards walking directly by them. And one looked at me, and he was just like, he gave me like a long stare, like he was walking, and then he turned back like. And I thought that was really strange. And my gut was like, ooh, this isn't good. Like, get out of here. Because, let me see, 4 years ago, I was in the Cosmo. That's when I first got arrested in there. And the same thing happened. Like, as I was talking to this undercover vice guy, I seen two Metro officers walk by. So as soon as I seen that on Friday night, I kind of got like a little premonition, and I was just like, ooh, this is bad. This is not good. Get out of here. But I mean, I have to take some responsibility because, you know, I'm not trying to condone beating the system, but sometimes you have to play their game. And you have to think how they think. And if they can find a weakness within you or some type of vulnerability, they're going to play on that, and they're going to use that to their greatest advantage, which is what happened to me. So yeah, these guys come up and they were just like, where are you going? You know, small talk. I honestly thought it was small talk. Like, I was on my phone. I wasn't even paying attention to them because I'm on my phone, you know, whatever. I'm just kind of in my own little world. I'm drunk. Like, because I knew, like, at that point, as I was leaving the Cosmo, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave because I already went upstairs once. And that's why I got arrested the very first time I got arrested out of there, because I had busted like 4 days back to back in their casino and made a shit ton of money. Like, no lie. And that's kind of what fucks you up. So so they were just like, yeah, so how much would it be for you to come upstairs with us? And then they were saying something like, well, yeah, we have a buddy upstairs, but he's a bit of a party pooper and such and such. They use like fucking psychological manipulation tactics, you know, and I'm gonna study that because you motherfuckers got me fucked up. But no, they use manipulation tactics, really. That's how they get you. They lure you in, and then they get you, you know? So, yeah, so the guy, one of them, after he mentioned his friend being a party pooper and things like that, he was like, how much would it be? And I played it off. I was just like, what? I'm just hanging out. Like, I'm not, you know, because you always have to play it out. Like, when I go out there with the intention of working and catching a bait, I always pretend that I'm a tourist. I never make it seem like I'm working or anything until I get into the room, until I can decipher whether or not they're Vice or not, because I've never gotten caught by Vice to where like a cop comes in the room or anything like that. Like that's never happened. I've never even made it to a room. I've always just like made it to a fucking elevator, and then boom, here comes an officer. So yeah, one of the guys is like, well, I have 1,300. Child, why he say that? Why did he say that? I was like, oh really? I was like, oh well, let's go up to your room and have a drink. Again, I never agreed to any type of sexual favors for money. I never said I'll accept the money. All I said was, hey, let's just go to your room and let's have a drink. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. Let's go upstairs. So we're headed to the fucking elevator, and out of the peripheral vision, I see this white lady walking, like she was walking hella fast towards us. Girl, lo and behold, she grabbed my fucking arm and she was just like, Metro Police, come with us. I was like, wow, are you fucking serious? I didn't even agree. Like, they should have got me for trespassing, if anything. If I was gonna go to jail, get me for trespassing. Don't get me for soliciting when that was not what I did. You know, I hadn't said anything to anyone in there. I met the producer and I was on my way out. I hadn't said nothing else to anyone besides those 2 guys and the fucking producer. So 3 people. That was it. Out of everyone else, I didn't say a fucking mumbling word. So I was very mad, and I was cussing the lady out so bad, and I don't feel bad about it at all, because I just feel like it's really fucked up that Vegas has no entrapment laws, you know, and this is something that has been going on for the longest. Like prostitution, sex work, whatever you want to call it, this is not something that just happened. And I understand they have a job to do, because, you know, there are some minors out there trying to sell their bodies and things like that, and I understand that. And there's also pimps that are forcing these girls to go out there. But me personally, I don't work with a pimp. I have in the past, and that's just not something that I feel like if you're willing to take it this far, why do you feel like you need a pimp or anything like that? You know, like it's just really not worth it right now. Today, it's not, because half the time you're not getting anywhere with that pimp. That pimp is gonna ensure that all his needs are met. Whatever he needs is gonna be met first off your dime. Like it's very sad, and I can go into that on another video if you guys are interested in seeing that. But yeah, so get arrested. I get down to the fucking jail, and you guys, oh my god, I hate going to jail. My mugshot, I was like I was so mad, like so fucking mad, man. I'm gonna try to get my mugshots one day and share them with y'all, because I know once my book drop and I become who I'm destined to become, I know all this shit's gonna come up in the past or in the future. So I feel like, why not let y'all know what it is now before somebody try to like smear campaign me or lie on me or anything like that, because I'm gonna tell y'all the real, period. Like, I don't need nobody trying to lie on me or anything like that. But yeah, I got to the jail, and apparently I was supposed to be qualified for a walkthrough. So one of the girls, actually, I got locked up with I got locked up with 4 girls and 1 guy. And a lot of people were just going in there for bullshit. Like this guy, he got arrested for getting into it with a dealer on the craps table because he called him the N-word. But the guy, like, I mean, I get that, like, you shouldn't call nobody the N-word or whatever, but it's like, that's grounds to arrest someone. I mean, then ban the fucking word. Nobody can use it then. That's the case. Take it out of our music, take it out of our movies, take it out of entertainment. If that's the case, if nobody can use the word. And I'm not saying, I don't feel like other races should be able to use it. You know, I say it sometimes, but I don't say it with the hard R. I say, you know, but it's like, I'm not trying to condone it or try to act like it's something that should happen or people or allowed or something that people should be able to say. But at the end of the day, like, when it comes to Black culture, that's that's a part of urban black culture. That word has been around for fucking a long ass time. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out, it's Black History Month, shout out. But anyways, I was so mad. So apparently the sergeant tried to wake me up, because like when I got there, I just went to sleep. I was so outdone. I was so mad. I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. My outfit, y'all, was so bomb. Like, I looked so cute. I'm gonna try to insert a picture. So cute, like, but I was also like, I was showing some skin. So they was hating on your girl. They was like, ooh, she finna make a bag in here. We gotta get her out of here. Take her to jail. She finna hit that 20 piece. Take her to jail. So, anyways, yeah, so like the sergeant tried to wake me up. I didn't wake up. So once I got out of the initial, because it's like a three-part ordeal when you go to jail. The first part, I think, is classification. I think that's what it's called. Like, you go in, you do your fingerprints, they remove all your jewelry, your clothes, you put on their clothes, they take everything from you, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And then the second part, and then after that, you just wait into this little, it's like a little room where like everybody else is, and they have you like locked up, like chained like by the waist, and then they have like handcuffs on you, so you're just like this. So like I don't wind up going to sleep. So apparently she tried to wake me up. I didn't wake up. So they moved me to the next section. And I sat there because I went to jail around 11 or 12, and I didn't get out until the next day. It was like 3 going on 4 o'clock. So I didn't get out until yesterday. Oh yeah. So I was damn near almost in there for like a whole day. Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic, but lo and behold, I missed that. So then I went up to the officer and I was like, sir, I mean, these girls were telling me that they were trying to wake me up for a walkthrough because they all had stickers on their back indicating that they were just going to be walked through. But they damn near they only left like, I'll say maybe 2 to 3 hours before I did. Maybe 4. Actually, it was probably like 3 to 4 hours before I did. So they put a little sticker on your back when you're a walkthrough and you have like a petty crime, like misdemeanor crime, whether it's trespassing, soliciting, something like that. They just fucking kick you out back to the streets, like whatever. They walk you through and you go. So yeah, I was hot. I was like, oh my God, they're not gonna let me out. Like, damn. So I was so mad. So I kept asking the sergeants, I'm like, you know, am I gonna still be eligible for the walkthrough? They were like, no, you were disqualified for it. I was like, so damn, am I gonna be eligible for OR? And an OR is pretty much, it's on your own recognizance. So you have to like promise to go to court and then they'll let you out. Or whatever. But yeah, so one thing that I'll say that, like, why I hate jail is just the fact that I feel like people that were bullied, abused, or mistreated in some way, they grow up to become cops. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them grow up to become cops so they can take out their fucking anger, frustration, pain, hurt, whatever, onto motherfucking so-called criminals like us. And I was asking this Hispanic man a question, and he just kept, like, he was being so disrespectful for no reason. He was like, you've been here fucking 7 times, go sit the fuck down. He was like, you should fucking know. And I'm just like, every fucking time I come here, it's fucking different. So what the fuck are you saying? Like, you don't have to fucking be disrespectful, bitch, because you work for somebody else. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry. I don't see, y'all. I got a mouth on me, and when they take me there, I was no. Y'all not finna talk to me any kind of way, because at the end of the day, I'm innocent until proven guilty. So treat me with a little bit of fucking decency and respect, you know? But aside from that, yeah, I got arrested, and luckily I do have a lawyer. That's the only thing I'm thankful for. I'm gonna just have my lawyer go to my court appearance for me. I'll just go from there, because anybody that lives in Vegas, any girl who may come across this video that's a sex worker or anything like that, I mean, it's just really not worth it at this point anymore to try to call yourself going to the strip and busting a date or anything like that, because they have it to where, like, there's stings like every night, damn near. Even on a slow ass day, there's some stings. because they know women are out here. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and a lot of people could say, well, why don't you just get a job? Of course, a low vibrational person will tell you to go get a job and work for somebody else. That's what low vibrational bots will tell you is, oh, well, just go get a job and work for somebody else and still be fucking miserable and shit. Like, no. But I'm going back to the drawing board, and I'm just going to reflect and just ponder on things that I can do differently. Of course, not associated with that, because that's it. Friday, that's my last night being on the strip. I don't care. Like, I don't fuck with the strip. I hate the strip. I hate everybody down there. Especially the motherfucking police. Motherfuckers are trying to catch you up. I'm leaving. At least get me if you witness. There's cameras everywhere. If you see me actively going from person to person, bugging them, talking to them, trying to bust them, whatever the case is, yes, you have every right to arrest me. But if I'm leaving, I'm like about 10 steps from the door, y'all. 10 steps away from the fucking door, and these motherfuckers gonna arrest me. I was like, are you serious? Like, and granted, the world doesn't revolve around me. I get that 100%, and I get that they're just doing their jobs, but I just feel like it's wrong not to have entrapment laws. There should be entrapment laws, because someone's gonna persuade you. If they can get into your head, especially when you're inebriated, that's a problem. Granted, if I was sober, it wouldn't have happened. I would have just walked right off. But as soon as I attempted that, it was a no-go. So I was just like, you know, with this lifestyle, it comes consequence. Thankfully, the consequences for me have only been jail. I know that's not a really good consequence to like brag about, but it could have been way worse. Like, I've never went through anything. Like, I've gotten into it with clients before, verbally, but it was nothing to the point where like I was in danger, like they were gonna attack me or anything like that. Nothing like that ever happened, so I can definitely be thankful for that. Aside from that though, like, I'm just rethinking a lot of things, you guys. I really and truly am. This is certainly not something, as I think I've mentioned in a lot of my sex work videos, this is not something that you can do long term. It really is not, because this is what happens. Like, I've been to jail for sex work for like, I've been like about 5 or 6 times just for either being trespassed or soliciting, you know? And a lot of people may think, well, why are you telling people that? But it's just, I feel like it's important to share. And my hair was so cute. It looks wild now, but I got the 30 inches in, y'all. Got them inches. I'm gonna cut my natural hair though, and I'm gonna dye it like ginger. I'm gonna have a little short haircut. I love short hair on me. I'm so pretty. But yeah, y'all, like, it's not worth it. It really and truly isn't. It's not worth it. If you ask me, it's not. And like I said in my other video, the internet is the new pimp. All these like OnlyFans and Loyal Fans and all these different sites, they're the new pimps, because all the girls is going on these sites, you know, which I respect it. I mean, it's safer, so it's really up to you and what you're willing to do. You don't have to physically do anything with anyone, which I feel is a fucking plus. It's way better. But ultimately, my next move is definitely going to be my best move. I know I've been talking about it for years, like, oh my God, I need to leave Vegas, blah, blah, blah. But now, I don't know what it is, but now I just feel like it's definitely time to just go. This city has not even been the same, like, since COVID hit. Like, and I've seen it start to go to shit, like, at the end of 2019. Like, the summer in 2019 was popping, but, like, towards the end, it just started going to shit. Or whatever. So I hope this city never recovers. I know that's sad to say, but I really hope it doesn't, because not only because of my line of work and what I choose to do with my body, like, as a like, if I consent, me and another adult consents, that's our fucking business. Like, I don't see why that's an issue. And I understand a lot of females have fucked this game up in these casinos, because a lot of these dudes have been victims of trick rolls and things like that. But I've never stolen from any trick. Like, and I've had, like I said, dudes fall asleep on me with 30,000, 20,000, like all this kind of money on them. But I didn't take shit, because I didn't feel like I had to do that. And I'm a firm believer in karma. So I feel like what goes around comes around one way or the other. So you may live it up that year, you know, hit a John or a trick or whatever for this amount of money, that amount of money. Like, yeah, you may be able to get that Gucci bag, that YSL bag, or whatever the case you want, but sweetie, it's gonna come back around one way or the other. So I would never represent that or ever say that that's the way to go, because I don't steal in real life. So I'm not gonna steal from anyone, you know, that's just not me. But y'all, it was crazy. And I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown last night, because I was just thinking about my kids, and I was just like, I can't keep doing this to them. Like, I want to be here for them, to see them grow. And although I know the hustle is in me, I know just from what I've been around growing up, just environmental circumstances and stuff, that's why, like, I have this hustle in me. Like, I don't have to do this, it's just something that I choose to do. And so with that said, it's like, you just have to really work smarter and not harder. You got to think like them. You really and truly do. Because if you think like them, you can stay 10 steps ahead of them, you know, because they can't play a player, but I just got caught slipping, you know. It is what it is. Shit happens. But I have a lot of stuff planned for this month. I actually want to do a video shoot. It's gonna just be like a candid, kind of like a teaser vid for one of my sites. And then I want to do kind of like a documentary. I'm probably gonna produce and direct that myself, and I will bring it here to YouTube. And I just kind of like want to shine a light on, I don't want to get too deep into it because I still haven't really fully thought it out yet, but I just want to shine a light on many different things that I don't really see on YouTube. Like, I can't type in a video of girls talking like me about prostitution or shit like this. Like, I can't. That's why I have been inspired to make these videos. Like, a lot of people, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I get that. But this is just something that I found myself in, and I just feel like it's important to get my story out there, you know? But yeah, I just kind of like wanted to do a quick story time. Nothing major. I hope you all are having a beautiful Sunday. I'm gonna end this video. I want to edit this, and then I'm about to go grocery shopping. I have so many things to do. I have to go furniture shopping. Definitely need some furniture, y'all. But the only reason I've been hesitant to buy furniture is because I'm like, I don't even know if I really want to stay here. So I'm thinking about just getting like bedroom sets, and then perhaps like maybe a TV, of course a dining room set, things like that. But other than that, like, I'm not gonna go full out and try to just pimp this place out, because I don't want to be here in Vegas, y'all. But only time will tell, and only God knows where I will be headed next. I definitely got to make my next move my best move. But other than that, I do appreciate you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of like, but hey, this is my life, you know. This is the things that I go through, and I know that this too shall pass, and this does not dictate my future. I still will have a very beautiful and prosperous future. I will be the next best-selling New York Times author, so stay on the look for that, because my book is going to be my breakthrough. Yep, my book will be my breakthrough. But right now, it's like, you know, when you just started a business and things, like, you got to pay for this and pay for that and everything. It's like, you don't see a immediate return on your investments until some time down the line, you know. But like I said, this too shall pass. Again, you all have a beautiful Sunday. I'm gonna relax before it's time to go and edit this video. Peace.